Hey guys, it's Heather from the Renaissance English History Podcast, and today I'm going to talk to you about Tudorcon. So if you don't know yet, Tudorcon is coming up in October, so I'm just going to make a really quick video telling you kind of what it is, where it is, when it is, what's going to happen, the schedule, all of that kind of stuff, and then you can decide if you want to come. So, about a year ago, I had an idea that it would be really fun to go to a Tudorcon. I had some friends that were going to something called DragonCon, and I thought, is there a Tudorcon? Because there should be. So I started looking around on the internet, and one didn't exist that I could find. So I thought I should start one, because that's what I think. And so I started asking around on my Facebook groups and on my podcast, am I the only person who wants to go to Tudorcon? Do other people want to go to Tudorcon? And the response was amazing. So many people were so supportive and said, yes, we want to go to Tudorcon. So I thought, all right, I'll figure it out. So I booked a place, and we're doing it at a newly restored winery next to the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair in Manheim, Pennsylvania. That's just north of Lancaster. Okay, and so we are now just about 2 months out from the world's first Tudorcon. I'm so excited. Part of me really wants it to happen this weekend because it's going to be so much fun. And then I remember all the things there are to do and everything like that. And I think, no, 2 months is fine. So let me tell you about it. It's going to be 3 days, October 18th, 19th, and 20th. And I said it's in this beautiful, newly restored bank barn that's right next to the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. And so we're going to start on Friday night, the 18th of October. Around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, we're going to have a party with period music, and that's going to be kind of our welcome kickoff party. So there's going to be music, dancing lessons, period entertainment. A couple of the people who also perform at the Renaissance Fair, we're going to get them to perform for us as well. And there's going to be refreshments, everything like that. There's going to be a photographer taking portraits because a lot of people are coming in costume. So it's going to be a really fun night and just kind of getting to know each other and kicking off Tudorcon. And so you can come in costume for that for sure if you want to. And then Saturday, we are starting at 10 a.m. with lectures. So we're going to have lectures all day Saturday from some of the leading historians and bloggers, people whose books you've probably read, people talking about, we've got talks ranging from poetry exchanges between Elizabeth and Mary Queen of Scots to Elizabeth's relationships. We've got people talking about the Seymour family. We've got people talking about music, about fashion, Tudor food and gardening. We've got about 10 or 12 talks, and the whole list is at englandcast.com/TudorCon 2019. So you can check that out and see the schedule. So that's Saturday. We'll have a break for a catered lunch. And then Saturday evening, we're going to carpool into downtown Lancaster, and we're going to see a musical, or at least the music performed from the musical. So there's a new musical that just is opening up this month called The King's Legacy, and it's about Elizabeth I and kind of the women of the Tudor story. And so the composer, Michael Ratty, is coming down from New York and bringing some of the singers along, and they're going to do a live performance for us on the Saturday night. And after that, we can go to dinner as a group if we want dinners on your own. So we'll be right downtown Lancaster, and we'll have parking available, so we can go to dinner together, or you can just go back to your hotel, whatever you like. Then Sunday, we meet again. We start again at 10, and there's going to be talks until about 1. And then we're going to take a big group photo, and then we're going to break for the medieval feast. So we're going to have a medieval feast, and we're going to have entertainment from the Renaissance Fair comes, and it's going to be in the feasting grounds, the private feasting grounds of the Renaissance Fair, and it's going to be super awesome, right? And then after that, we can go into the Renaissance Fair, so tickets to the fair are included as well, and the fair that evening is open until about 8 o'clock. So Sunday, we start at 10 o'clock. In the morning, we have talks for the first 3 hours or so in the morning, then we have our feast, and then we can go to the Renaissance Fair. So that's what the schedule's like. Friday party, Saturday talks and musicals, Sunday talks, feast, and fair. So it's going to be 3 days with other Tudor history enthusiasts coming from all around the world. We've got people coming from England. We've got people coming from all over the U.S. So it's going to be a great group of people who are really enthusiastic about Tudor history and really want to learn and share and grow and have fun, right? It's just going to be so much fun to be in a room with all of these other Tudor nerds. Because I don't know about you, but for me, a lot of times, this is why I wanted to do this. Like, I just really want to talk to people about the need to have a male heir, or I really want to, debate Mary Queen of Scots, or like who killed Robert Dudley's wife. And I start to talk about that with people, and they just, like, their eyes just glaze over. It's like, oh my God, there she's talking about Tudor history again. Ooh. And I thought, how great would it be if we could just all get in a space together and, have this happen. So that's what the history of Tudorcon is. That's why it was started, all of that. So the cost, it's $299 right now, and that includes the refreshments on Friday night at the party. There is a cash bar, but there's food, everything like that on Friday night. And then all the talks and the catered lunch and the musical on Saturday. And then on Sunday, the talks and the medieval feast and the Renaissance fair. So that's what's included. So it's in Mannheim, Pennsylvania. There's hotels really close. It's right close to an exit off the turnpike. So there's lots of hotels right around. You can also look at Airbnb, things like that. I'm trying to think what other questions. Costumes. People have asked me about costumes. You can come in costume, but you also don't have to. I'm not going to be in costume. But there's a lot of people who are like making costumes. They're going to be absolutely beautiful. So there's also somebody from the Renaissance Fair who's going to rent costumes out at a discount to the people who are attending. So you can get in touch with her. I've got all the information for attendees then when you come on board. So that's Tudorcon. And if you can't come, we also have a digital ticket available, which you can get as well and still participate. All the talks will be streamed live. Also, when you come, all the talks are going to be streamed and recorded. So if you come live, you'll also be able to get a download of everything afterwards too. So you can have that forever as well. So I'm trying to think what other questions there are, what other questions I've been asked, mostly about costumes and what's included and the timing, everything like that. So come to Tudorcon. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. So we still have several dozen tickets available. The ticket limit is about 120. So we are, probably going to sell out of that. So get your tickets now so that you can come. And I cannot wait to see you at Tudorcon in October, just about 2 months away. October in Pennsylvania is one of the most glorious things in the whole wide world. You'll love it. So I can't wait to see you. All right. Bye-bye.